We have dug through millions of Minecraft seeds to find you the 20 best worlds for your next survival adventure. And let's not waste any time. One of the best seeds ever discovered is coming up right now. When I saw this seed for the first time, I was actually speechless. The landscape right here at spawn had me staring at the screen for ages, but the structures here are just as incredible. You spawn on the edge of a village mountain crater, and as you zoom out, you discover that you've been dropped into the center of an unbelievable mountain range with 3 separate meadow areas and 4 villages that are basically on top of each other. Maybe build your base in the empty crater to the right and dig up the tunnels through the slopes to get started on an epic mountain kingdom. I think this could be the best mountain village spawn ever found. We're only just getting started. I've still got all biome survival spawns, super rare biome combinations, crazy structure generations, and the most beautiful base locations you could wish for. So sit back, relax, and check them all out, because your dream world could be popping up soon. This seed comes with a jaw-dropping Windswept island just off the coast from spawn. As soon as you load into this one, craft yourself a boat and get ready for your own mind to be blown as this thing comes into view. The giant overhangs, the hidden caves, the crashing waterfalls, this stunning chunk of terrain has so much potential for an island megabase. But what really makes it special is that it's covered in dappled forest, all the way from the shore to way beyond the clouds. Surviving in a brand new biome with views as good as this, count me in. Now, I need to warn you before I show you this next seed. It might ruin every other world you've ever played in. So if you don't want to delete your current world, close your eyes now. This seed comes with the most breathtaking jungle mountain landscape I have ever showcased. Honestly, just load this up and imagine you're discovering this location for the first time. It feels like you've stumbled on a small piece of Minecraft heaven. Towering stony peaks, dense jungle slopes, a small glistening lake, the perfect patch of plains for building on, and even a jungle temple right in the middle of it all on Bedrock Edition. Imagine spawning on a survival island that sits right in between all of Minecraft's rarest biomes. This seed spawns you on a perfectly chill island with just a few trees and miles of ocean all around you. But as you walk towards your island shore, you'll begin to notice all of the amazing biomes that can be found over towards the horizon. On one side, you'll be able to spot a large mushroom island, and on the other side, you'll be greeted with a magical view of dappled forest, ice spikes, and cherry grove. You'll be tempted to craft a boat right away, and once you sail over there, you'll discover that this is actually another giant island that also comes with a village on both Bedrock and Java Edition. If you're looking for the ultimate all biomes survival world, look no further than this one. This seed spawns you into a mammoth mountain range that is home to 40,000 blocks of giant max height peaks. And it's what you can see from the top of these mountains that makes this seed so perfect. From these mountaintops, you can see every overworld biome in the game. They are all within 2,320 blocks from spawn, so if you're into epic terrain and exploring every biome, this might be the perfect world. This next seed is going to be so perfect for building in the new update because you've got easy access to all the new blocks and a giant open field to play around with right at spawn. You'll start in the middle of a giant plains island, completely circled by a river flowing all the way around it. 2 villages have generated on the spawn island too, which is going to be great for looting and trading in the early game. And whatever you decide to build here, you're going to have amazing views because your island is entirely surrounded by gorgeous dappled forest in every direction. Here's another incredible island seed that comes with 2 villages, but this time it's a giant mountain island in the middle of the ocean. Not only does this one come with 2 villages, but you've also got the new dappled forest, loads of mountain caves to explore, mushroom islands close by, a river cutting right through the island, and nothing but ocean surrounding you in all directions. But the best part is the crater you can find over the peaks of the main mountain. It's the perfect place to set up camp right in the middle of your new island while you're trying to figure out how you're going to transform it. Up next is another seed where the terrain has just generated so perfectly. It's just begging you to build your base right at spawn. Just take a few steps after loading in and you'll spot a perfect little 1-tree river island surrounded by dappled forest and stony shores. Once you're on the island, you'll be able to spot the other amazing biomes that this seed has to offer just over the hills. Rise above the poplar trees and you'll spot cherry groves, ice spikes, snowy plains, and frozen rivers all right here at spawn too. The terrain here is just so colourful and magical. I really think you should consider building here in the new update. Check it out and let me know what you think. This seed spawns you on the most beautiful warm biomes coastline I have ever seen. Massive Badlands mountains, coral reef oceans, steep desert cliffs. It is such a beautiful landscape to look at. There's even some abandoned mine shafts up on the hills that spawn to help you get looted up fast. But the first structure you'll spot when you jump into this seed is this desert village that dramatically climbed up the cliffs. Follow the houses up towards the mountains and you'll discover an incredible exposed lush cave. This whole village is basically camping on this hidden oasis so they can keep these lush springs all to themselves. Minecraft is perfect for taking a breather after a hard day at work or school, and those cozy nights when it's rainy outside. For me, it doesn't get any more relaxing than chilling by the shore of a mountain lake, especially in seeds like this, where the mountain views are just so amazing and the waters just seem so calm. This lake is right at spawn and it's actually massive. It's fed by a few streams that flow down from the mountains that surround it. Imagine crafting lots of builds all the way around the slopes with a railway that connects them, where you can ride all the way around the lake. There is just one problem. Those pillagers over there, they're making me nervous. If you find this content helpful, please let me know by hitting the like button below. It's a great way of helping out the channel for free. And remember to let me know which seed is your favorite in the comment section. But not just yet, because I've still got 10 more unbelievable seeds still to come. If you're a biome hopper and don't like to stay put in one climate for too long, you're gonna love this seed because it's another spawn with an incredible amount of biomes close to spawn. You begin your adventure on a dappled forest island, just hanging off the coast of a giant flower forest. To the left of your island you'll find all the warm biomes, endless deserts, eroded badlands, massive mangroves and even jungle too. Heading to the right of your island quickly leads you to all the cold biomes with thousands of blocks of spruce forests and snowy plains. And in between those hot and cold biomes, you've got acres of forests and loads of winding rivers to explore. This seed is perfectly laid out for an epic survival adventure. I know snow in Minecraft can be a bit of a pain sometimes, but you can't tell me that it isn't one of the most beautiful biomes in the game. Yes, powdered snow can make you want to smash your monitor sometimes, but seeds like this make it worth it. With giant open snowy plains like this at spawn, nothing beats just setting up camp, lighting up a campfire, and watching the stars rise over the mountains. As long as you're comfortable in leather boots, this spawn could easily be a winner. Just imagine the town full of log cabins you could build here. If you're just here for the new biome and not much else, let me introduce you to this seed that spawns you on a 1,000 block long dappled forest island. It's just poplar trees, shelf mushrooms and orange grass as far as the eye can see, all surrounded by sand and ocean. The island is super flat too, so I think this will be a great seed for testing out your building skills with the new blocks. It looks like there are some crazy caves to explore on the island too, plus a village on Java Edition and a cool ocean ruins island just off the coast. But maybe one poplar is all you need. If you're thinking of taking it easy and taking things slow when the new update drops, this might be the seed for you. This one spawns you on a tiny one tree survival island in the middle of the ocean, and that one tree is the new poplar tree. You'll have no choice but to use the new wood to try and survive. So I think it's a great seed for experiencing the new drop. I noticed a mushroom island close by too, and on my way over there, I spotted so many underwater structures. Lots of ruins, an ocean monument, and even a giant ruin portal. This is a great one for all you ocean explorers out there. Up next is one of the biggest, most beautiful, and the most picturesque mountain craters I have ever shown you. The terrain here is just a level above. From wherever you stand inside of these mountains, the views are just so inspiring. You've got a lake right in the middle, dappled forest, cherry grove, mixed forest hills, spacious meadows and streams flowing down from the peaks, all coming together to create a mesmerizing landscape. I highly recommend you load into this one at least once. It's giving me so many build ideas. Speaking of places to build, this seed is literally handing you your next base location on a silver platter. Right in front of you at spawn, you'll spot a plains hill surrounded by a river, dappled forest, and frozen peaks sitting behind it. It's the perfect spot for a little starter cottage. Head on over the peaks and you'll discover a village inside of a mountain crater. Inside of that village, you can also find an abandoned camp that is generated underneath one of the houses. This camp actually generated in the village's farm in the previous update, so bear in mind that these camps are still subject to change. This beautiful spawn is right next to the ocean and there's loads of stunning landscape close by too, so overall I think this is a great one for building and exploring. Imagine having a survival spawn where the resources are so unlimited that it feels like you're in creative mode. That's exactly what you'll get with this seed, because you spawn right in between 10 different wood types. You begin in a mixed forest with birch and oak, spruce is right ahead of you on the mountain slopes, cherry and poplar trees can be spotted just to the left of you, and dark and pale oak are just to the right of you. And just beyond that pale garden, you quickly run into jungle, bamboo and acacia. It's so handy having a spawn with all this so close together, especially if you're planning lots of different kinds of builds. Before we move on to the super rare seeds, here's one that I found for all of you that are just looking for something simple. This seed loads you in facing a quiet little island with just one tree and a lava pool, circled by a river, flat plains and colourful flower forest all around you. I love how flat the plains are here, and how shallow the lake is. It's the perfect terrain for building a starter base with a fishing shack. Surrounding this spawn is nothing but more plains, forests, lakes and rivers, so if you're in the mood for the quiet life in Minecraft, give this one a try. When searching for Minecraft seeds, we usually want all the best features right at spawn, but what if there was a seed with a far off landscape so amazing that it would make you want to travel millions of blocks? I think this seed might just do that. This one gives you an incredible build location with a plains island surrounded by dappled forest, cherry grove hills, mountains, meadows and even ice spikes. It is truly a 1 in a million terrain generation. It's just a shame that it's 14 million blocks away, which is too far to even be playable on Bedrock Edition, but you know, as soon as we find something like this closer to spawn, it will be on the channel right away. You won't need to travel too far to find the perfect spot in this seed, because just around the corner from spawn, this one has the most amazing coastal mountain landscape I have ever seen. And not only is this terrain insanely easy on the eyes, but it comes with some amazing structures too. Head into the valley and you'll discover 4 villages surrounding you super close together. With a mountain in the background, the epic ocean views, and all this access to villager trades, I think this would be the perfect spot to build your main base. And right next to the bay, you've got a shipwreck and even an island with loads of exposed ruins that just adds some extra lore to this already amazing world. You're one step closer to your dream Minecraft world. 20 more rare and beautiful seeds are waiting for you. Just click the video on screen now.